guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my yearly favourites. So it's my favourites throughout the whole of 2014. So I've just tried to pick stuff that I pretty much used throughout the year. Some of the stuff I didn't get till maybe like halfway through the year, or even maybe 2-3 months ago, but I've literally not stopped using it, so I've put those bits in there as well. I have a feeling it could be a long video. I'm going to try and go through it like in category. So I guess let's just get started. I've tried to also do like a drugstore favourite and a high-end favourite for each thing. So we'll go in order of face. So start off with primers. My favourite hands down primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimising Primer. Definitely my favourite, 100%. I've only probably been using it for maybe 4 to 6 months, but I have no issues with it at all. It really does reduce your pores. It makes your makeup last forever. Makes you matte-ish, but not too matte, like not powdery matte. I just honestly think it's amazing. I think all of their primers, the Smashbox ones, are really good, but I particularly like this one myself, so this is the purple one. And then a drugstore one that I like is the NYX Shine Killer. This is a bit more of a silicone-y one, so it's not got any colour to it like the other one, but it's still really, really good primer. It does make your makeup last for a long time, so I really do like that one as well. Then moving on to foundation, starting with drugstore. Definitely drugstore, L'Oreal True Match. I cannot tell you enough how amazing this foundation is. You wouldn't think you would get such a good foundation in the drugstore. This is about, I think it's about £10. They have so many shades. Like, I have like 5 shades myself, because when they're cheap you think, well, you can mix and match them to make your perfect shade. Even though they've got so many anyway, I do tend to mix and match them. But honestly, there's such a good foundation. Like, it should be more money. Don't make it more money, L'Oreal, but it should be because it's so good. Another drugstore one, which I have only been using this for probably 2 months-ish, but I love it. It's so good. And it's the EX1 Invisiwear. So you can see, look how much I've used already. And that's not because I use too much of it, I just use it every day. They say this is specially designed for like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, Asian, like more yellowy skin tone bases. And I think that's totally true, because it does really work for me. It is quite olivey, that's what it is. It's good for olive skin tones, and it's got really good coverage. It doesn't feel like you've got lots of makeup on. It's light, it's wearable. It doesn't last like super long, but it lasts plenty long enough for me. And I'm in the colour, I think this is, they only have 4 colours, that's the only downside. And this is like the second from darkest, which obviously I'm not that dark at all. This is F300. I think it's a 400, and I think it's a 500 as well. So this is the middle. I swear I had the 4. No, this is the middle. So it's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. But honestly, this is amazing. If you're in the UK, you can get this on lookfantastic.com, and it's £10. High-end favourites are my Makeup Forever HD foundation. Can't go wrong, amazing foundation. It's just amazing. It photographs really well, so if you've got an event coming up, this is definitely one to get. It is a bit more pricey, but it's definitely worth it, and I've still got loads left because I tend to use this like on special occasions. Like, I definitely wouldn't use this every day, like definitely not. It's quite thick, but I really love it. And then the other drugstore favourite is the Dior Star, which again is fairly new, I guess. Like, I've only had it maybe 2 months. I got it actually just before the Invisiwear one. But it's so nice, really nice as a daytime or nighttime foundation. Gives you kind of like, it's not like a dewy finish at all, it's like a glow, like an inner glow, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a really lovely foundation, really nice. Okay, moving on to concealers. Luckily I've only got 2 of these. I've got a drugstore and a high-end. So my favourite this year, drugstore one, is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age, the Eye Eraser. So that's the one that comes with a little sponge on it. Oh, this one's brand new. Oh, I haven't even opened it yet, because the other one's like right at the end, so I thought I'd show you the new one. This stuff is honestly amazing. It's really, really good for a drugstore concealer. If you're going to get one from the drugstore, I highly recommend this one. I've probably gone through maybe 3 or 4 of these. Like, they're so good. And because it's got the sponge, it just makes it really quick and easy to put on. And then you just blend it with your finger and it blends really, really easily. So I really like that. I have it in the colour Light, which is the lightest they do, and it's super hard to find. So if you see a light one of these, buy it, buy them all. And then the high-end one I've been loving is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the colour Custard. Really, really brightens your eye area. I have this on today. It really brightens it, and it lasts a really long time, really easy to blend, and it's got kind of that yellowy tone, so it really makes your eyes look really bright. So I really like that one. That's the NARS. Setting powder, I don't use this as much as I used to, but if I am going to set my face, 100% I use my Makeup Forever HD powder. It's really, really fine. It doesn't change the colour of your face or your makeup. It's translucent, super fine, and really long wearing. It makes my concealer last literally all day without creasing or getting greasy or anything. Really, really like this one. The other powder at the moment I've been using, which again is fairly new, but I love it, is the Anastasia Contour Kit, and it's the banana shade to set the underneath of my eyes. I've been using this every single day. Like, I'm a bit scared it's going to run out really quick. I've been using it every day, really nice. Again, it's got a yellowy tint to it, so it really brightens the under eye area. So that would be another powder I use to set. And I might as well stick with this because for bronzes I've been using these loads. So the bronze contoured shades in here. But another one, like a drugstore one I've been using as well, is by e.l.f. and it's the e.l.f. Duo, where you get the blusher and the bronzer. You can see I've hit pan on this one already. I don't tend to use the blush that much. I did when I first got it. I got this is like probably almost a year old, like maybe the beginning of the year. But this colour is so nice for a bronzer to contour with, and it's so cheap. I think these are like maybe £4. Really, really good value for what they are. And another bronzer I really like, which if you watch my channel you would know because I use it all the time, is the Milani Baked Bronzer. So it looks like this. So I don't use this to contour, I just use this to bronze my face, and it's incredible. And then blushes, drugstore ones I love are the Milani's, which look like this. My two favourites are this one, which I think is Coralina. Yeah, Coralina, which is this, which I've definitely hit pan on. I used to use this every day. To be honest, last year, I probably used this probably 90% of the days, so maybe 300 days. Coralina, so it's like that. And then I also love Luminoso, which is a bit less pink, a bit more subtle. It gives you such an amazing glow, more like a peachy colour, but it is very subtle. It's like a really nice glow to the cheeks, so I've always those in summer. I really like that one. And then my current one that I use every day, favourite, is this Sigma one called Heavenly, which is really new, but I love it. It's so nice. Such a nice, pretty, like peachy, dusty pink. Just like a really, really nice colour. And this one is more of like a matte shade. Really, really love this. And I really want some more Sigma blushes now because that is really nice. Wow, I feel like I'm talking really fast. Slow down. Okay, so sticking with the face, highlighters. I've got two. Neither of them are cheap, but one is more than the other. The cheaper one is by The Balm, and it's the Merry Luminizer. Amazing. Seriously, just like the nicest highlight shade ever. You see? It's like so, you see how like pigmented that is? It's just one swipe. So that's the Merry Luminizer by The Balm. They do have like Cindy Luminizer, which I have, but it's not as nice as this. So if you're going to get one by The Balm, definitely get the Merry Luminizer. I think it's just a perfect shade for kind of all skin tones. It's just like that really nice champagne-y glow. And then the second one is by Becca, and it's the Opal, which I think is probably going to be everyone's yearly favourites this year, because if I can open it, it's just such an amazing highlight. All of their highlights are really, really good. This one is just, actually I don't know because I haven't tried the others, but this is like, I think would suit most people. Again, it's like a champagne-y goldy colour, but a bit more maybe beigey gold. You see it there, look how highlighted my hand looks. But they're so creamy and really easy to blend, and they just give such an amazing highlight. I have Merry Luminizer on today, by the way. Moving on to brows. I only have one brow product to show you, and that's the Brow Lab To Go, because that is all I use at the moment to do my brows. I dibble dabble in like some pencils, stuff like that, but I always go back to this, so I had to put this in as my yearly favourites. In the Brow Lab To Go you get 3, oh my god, it's such a mess in there, can you see how messy that is? So you get this one, which is like a wax to put on first to make sure all your hairs stay where they're supposed to be. And then you get like this shade and this shade. So this one is the one I use, which I'd say is more of like a flatter brown. This one's like a bit warmer. Actually, it doesn't look it in there, does it? But in real life it looks warmer. This one's more like a flat, more ashy brown. So that's the one I go for. So the middle one there, and this is in the dark. I do have the lighter one, but it's too light for my eyebrows, so this is the one I use. Moving on to eyeshadow. Favourite eyeshadows without a doubt, and they're fairly new, is the Makeup Geek shadows. So I put them in a little Z palette. They are just amazing. Probably like the nicest shadows I've ever used. They're so pigmented and they're so creamy and easy to blend. And the colour payoff is just unbelievable for the price. They're really, really good value. Especially if you go for the smaller ones like this, so you can put them in a palette. But you've got 9 amazing eyeshadows that are really usable. And you can obviously choose which ones you get. This one's a randomer. I don't know how he got in there. It's not my colour, but amazing eyeshadows. I really, really like those. Another drugstore eyeshadow palettes I really like are the Sleek Cosmetic ones. Sleek Makeup. You can get this in Superdrug. I think their stuff is actually really, really good. I can't actually open these to show you because you would just be like, what the hell, Tash? Because they are such a mess. Literally, well, I'll show you. So it's like smashed, so... Oh, it actually looks alright on camera. But if you can't see, this one I've gone, because that was my favourite, it's gone. That one's completely smashed. The rest are kind of alright. They're such nice colours and really, really good value. So I've got that one, is called Storm, which is probably my favourite one. And then this one is the... Oh, it's the Nude Collection one, which I haven't really used as much. So I've used this colour a lot and this one, but I haven't used it loads. But the eyeshadows themselves are really, really good. So I definitely recommend Sleek eyeshadows. Moving on to my favourite mascara. I've only got one, because I tend to stick with the same one, and that is the L'Oreal Miss Mango mascara, which looks like this. Amazing. I think it's really, really good. It gives you so much volume and length without clumping. It's got like a kind of one of those ones where it's like triangle, you know, where it's like a bit thinner at the end, so it's really easy to get on the bottom. But I really like it. It's really black and I really like it. So that's that one. That's my only one. Moving on to lashes. I only have one favourite lash, and that is the Velour lashes. So far these are definitely my favourite lashes I've used, like ever. I got these at IMATS last year, so I've had them for quite a while and they've lasted so long. I've probably worn them maybe 10 to 15 times. They say you should get 25 uses out of them, and they're still absolutely fine. Like, and I don't really look after them that well, but they are absolutely fine. And these are the ones in Girl You Crazy. Currently the only ones I have are these, but I've just ordered the Carly Lash. So excited to get that. It looks really, really pretty, so I'm excited to get that. I'll show you when I get it. I ordered the Carly Lash, and I also got some bottom lashes, which I've never tried before. Have you tried them before? Because I have never tried them before. I think I'm going to find it really hard to put them on, and I think they might look a little bit odd because I don't really have any bottom lashes. So I think if I all of a sudden have these like really full lashes, it might look a bit weird. But we're going to give them a go. So when they arrive, I'll show you. But Velour, definitely right now, my favourite lashes. They're mink lashes, super, super soft, super fluffy, pretty natural looking. I don't have them on today. I've got the Huda Beauty ones on because these are new, so I thought I'd give them a go, which I do really like them. But, yeah, amazing. Right, lastly we're doing lips, which is probably what I've got the most of. I'll start with lipsticks. So lipsticks, my favourites are MAC Please Me, which is like this. I have this on today, along with a couple of other products, which I'll show you in a minute, because they're also my favourites. But MAC Please Me, definitely have worn it so much. I'm surprised it's not actually gone down more than that. but it's gone down quite a bit, I guess. But use it loads, love it. Really nice pinky colour, like a pinky nude, but love it. So I wear that with my favourite liner, which is MAC Soar. So I've also got that on today, and I wear that around the edge. I kind of blend it in, and also on the outer corners, and kind of blend it in. So it just gives you a bit more depth to your lips. So that has been a top combo. Like literally I've worn this non-stop, and every time I wear it or I put it in a picture, everyone's like, what colour's your lip? What colour's your lip? What colour's your lipstick? Really, really good combo. So if I want it to be matte, because this is matte, I would just wear those on their own. If I want it to be glossy like today, then my favourite gloss over the top is the Gerard Cosmetics in Buttercream, which is this one here. Such a nice colour. Like a nudie pinky, like such a nice colour. I go on about it quite a lot, but it is so, so nice. I really like this lip gloss. It's my favourite from them. All their lip glosses are amazing. They're really pigmented and lovely, but this one in particular is my definite favourite. Right, other lipsticks. I've got two others which are kind of a shade of nude. So I have the Milani. This is Nude Creme, just a perfect nude shade. Looks like this, almost run out. And I love the smell of this, and I just love this lipstick. It's just a perfect nude for me, and I love it. I've worn it so much. So that is Milani Nude Creme, and super, super cheap as well. Like, these are really good value, these lipsticks. Next up is a dark nude, and this is also by Gerard Cosmetics. I love the packaging. It's like a little gold bullet. And this is a dark nude, so it's like the Kylie Jenner lip. So I've worn this loads, really dark, really nice, and matte. So it's really, really similar to the Kylie Jenner matte lipstick, which is Velvet Teddy, this one, which I do love as well. I love them both, really. I'd say the 1995 by Gerard Cosmetics, which is this one, is slightly darker and a bit more like red in it. But apparently that Kylie Jenner apparently wears this Velvet Teddy with Whirl or Soar, which is really similar, which is kind of a bit more pinky. So I think with that it looks like that, but this is just it in one. So you can just literally wear this on its own, and that's the colour. Another colour I've been loving, which I wore loads in the summer, like so much, is this NYX. These are my favourite by NYX, these matte lipsticks, they're amazing. And this is in Indie Flick. So it's amazing, like red orange colour. You know, that kind of colour. It's pretty bright. But really, really nice. I wore it so much. It really brightens up your face, especially if you haven't really got much makeup on. It looks really cool. So it's like an orangey red. And then I've got another like lip liner slash base. This is by Sigma, and it's called Indulgent, and they do call it a lip base. So you can use it just to line your lips, or you can use it as a base all over your lips. And it looks like this. All the colours I like are really similar. This is like a darker nude colour, pinky nude colour, but really, really nice. I really like the consistency of these. You can actually just wear them on their own. Like, I wear some on its own all the time. I just put it all over my lips and you're good to go with like a really nice matte nude. So that is Sigma lip base. And then lastly, I think out of everything, yeah, lastly, lip product is also by NYX, and it's the Butter Glosses. This one in particular I wore the most, and this is in Tiramisu. Really similar to all the other colours I've shown you. So you can tell definitely, like, I have a theme of lip colours that I really love. This is so nice. I really like this. I forgot about it actually. I haven't worn it for a while, and I saw it on the door and I was like, oh, I wore this all the time. So that is all my favourites for the year. Yeah, I probably missed stuff out to be honest, but I think that was enough. This video feels like it's going to be super long. So I hope you enjoyed my favourites, and good luck for this year. It's going to be amazing. 2015 is the one. We are going to rock. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else left to say. So I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!